Welcome to Unveiling the Mask. Today we explore the shadows of narcissistic relationships and the journey towards healing and self-discovery. Narcissism, a term often thrown around casually, carries a deeper and more complex meaning. It's a personality trait characterized by an exaggerated sense of self-importance, a constant thirst for admiration, and a glaring lack of empathy. In this video, we're going to unmask the intricate world of narcissistic relationships, shedding light on the often overlooked signs and the subtle manipulation tactics. We'll lay bare the truth about the psychological toll these relationships can take, and importantly, how to break free from this toxic cycle. We'll also talk about the path to healing, embracing personal growth, and rediscovering the self buried beneath the emotional rubble. So, fasten your seatbelts as we delve into the world of narcissistic relationships. It's going to be a journey of enlightenment, empowerment, and ultimately self-love. Narcissism features an exaggerated self-importance, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy. Recognizing these traits is the first step towards understanding. Narcissism is a personality disorder that is often misunderstood. It's not just about vanity or self-love. It's a complex pattern of behaviors and attitudes that can be deeply ingrained and difficult to change. At the heart of narcissism is a grandiose sense of self-importance. Narcissists often believe they are unique and superior to others. They may exhibit this through boastful and pretentious displays, often exaggerating their achievements and talents. They may also believe that they can only be understood by or should associate with other special or high-status people. Another key characteristic of narcissism is the constant need for admiration. Narcissists thrive on the attention and praise of others. They may become agitated or even enraged when they feel they're not receiving the adoration they believe they deserve. This constant craving for admiration can lead to manipulative behaviors, as they seek to control and influence those around them to maintain their own inflated self-image. Perhaps one of the most damaging aspects of narcissism is the lack of empathy. Narcissists often struggle to recognize or understand the feelings and needs of others. This lack of empathy can result in a disregard for others' feelings and a willingness to exploit them without guilt or remorse. In relationships, these traits can create a toxic dynamic. The narcissist's need for admiration and lack of empathy can breed a cycle of abuse and manipulation. This can lead to the other person feeling unheard, invalidated, and ultimately, emotionally drained. Understanding narcissism is the first step in recognizing its presence in a relationship. By being aware of these traits, you can begin to identify patterns of behavior that may indicate a narcissistic personality. Now that we've understood narcissism, let's explore how it manifests in relationships. It's important to remember that knowledge is power, and with this understanding, you can begin to take steps towards healthier, more balanced relationships. Are you justifying their actions, feeling isolated, or neglecting your needs? These signs suggest denial, a common response to narcissistic relationships. Let's delve deeper into these signs. Have you ever found yourself making excuses for your partner's behavior, even when it's clearly harmful or unfair? This is a classic sign of denial. You might say things like, "They're just having a bad day," or "They didn't mean it," to rationalize their actions. Another sign is feeling isolated. People in narcissistic relationships often feel cut off from their friends and family. The narcissist might create a sense of dependence, making you believe that you're alone in the world without them. You might stop participating in activities you once enjoyed, or pull away from your support network, all in an attempt to keep the peace at home. Neglecting your own needs is a third sign. In a narcissistic relationship, your wants, needs, and feelings often take a back seat. You might find yourself constantly prioritizing your partner's needs over your own, leaving you feeling drained and unfulfilled. It's also common to experience a sense of dread or anxiety about confronting the reality of your situation. You might feel a constant tension, always waiting for the other shoe to drop. This is your intuition telling you that something isn't right. And finally, if you find yourself constantly hoping and waiting for your partner to change, you might be in denial. Real change comes from within, and it's something that can't be forced or rushed. Holding on to the hope that your partner will suddenly become the person you want them to be is a sign that you're not ready to face the reality of who they truly are. These signs are not definitive proof that you're in a narcissistic relationship, but they are red flags that something might be off. If you recognize these signs in your own life, it's important to reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or professional for support. Recognizing denial is the first step to breaking the cycle. Breaking free starts with acknowledgement and education. Setting boundaries and prioritizing your well-being are crucial steps on this path. When we speak of acknowledgement, what we mean is accepting the reality of our situation. It's coming to terms with the fact that we've been caught in a cycle of denial, often in response to a narcissistic relationship. This isn't about blame, but about understanding our own feelings and experiences and recognizing that they are valid. Acknowledgement is the first step towards breaking the cycle. Education is equally important. By educating ourselves about narcissism, we can begin to understand the patterns of behavior that define it. We can learn to identify the signs of narcissistic behavior, and we can start to see how these behaviors have affected our own lives. Education empowers us. It gives us the tools we need to understand our situation and to make informed decisions about our future. Setting boundaries is a fundamental part of breaking the cycle of denial. Boundaries are the lines we draw to protect our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. They are the limits we set to define how we want to be treated. By setting clear boundaries, we can start to reclaim our own space and assert our own needs. Prioritizing our well-being is the final piece of the puzzle. It's about recognizing that our own health and happiness are important, and that we have a right to put ourselves first. It's about learning to care for ourselves, to nourish our bodies and minds, and to cultivate a sense of inner peace and self-love. Breaking the cycle of denial is not an easy task. It takes courage, strength, and determination. But by acknowledging our situation, educating ourselves about narcissism, setting clear boundaries, and prioritizing our own well-being, we can start to break free from the cycle of denial and move towards a healthier, happier future. Once the cycle is broken, the path to healing and growth becomes clearer. Healing is a journey of rediscovery and rebuilding. It's about fostering self-respect and love on your path to recovery. Now let's delve into this transformative process. Healing from a narcissistic relationship is often compared to emerging from a dense fog. It's a process of clearing the clouded lens of denial and seeing the world and yourself with newfound clarity. The journey is not linear, and it's okay to have good days and bad days. It's important to remember that it's perfectly normal to feel a whirlwind of emotions during this time. In the initial stages, you might grapple with feelings of disbelief, anger, or sadness. It's crucial to let yourself feel these emotions fully. Bottling them up or trying to suppress them will only prolong your healing. Seek out supportive people who understand your experiences and can offer empathy and encouragement. This could be friends, family, or a professional therapist. One of the most transformative aspects of healing is the journey towards self-love. This is about recognizing your worth and refusing to let anyone treat you less than you deserve. It's about setting boundaries and standing up for yourself. It's about acknowledging that you deserve respect, kindness, and love, both from others and, most importantly, from yourself. Next, focus on growth. This is a time to explore new interests, hobbies, and passions. It's a time to learn more about yourself, your strengths, and your capabilities. It's a time to redefine who you are outside of the narcissistic relationship. Remember, it's okay to seek help. Therapists and support groups can provide invaluable guidance and reassurance during this journey. They can help you navigate the complex emotions that come with healing and offer strategies to foster growth and self-love. Lastly, always be patient with yourself. Healing takes time, and it's okay to move at your own pace. Celebrate every step forward, no matter how small it may seem. You are not alone in this journey. There are countless others who have walked this path before you and have emerged stronger and wiser. Healing and growth are possible, and they start with you. We've explored the path from darkness to light. For more support, see the description below. The most vital relationship is with yourself. In our journey today, we've delved into the realm of narcissism, understanding its fundamental characteristics. We've acknowledged the signs of denial and how easy it is to fall into this trap when entangled in a narcissistic relationship. Importantly, we've learned how to break the cycle of denial by acknowledging the situation, educating ourselves, setting boundaries, and prioritizing our well-being. Remember, healing is not a destination, but a journey. A journey of self-discovery, rebuilding, and fostering self-respect and love. It's about growth, resilience, and most importantly, about you. For those seeking additional resources, we've included links in the description below. These resources can provide further guidance and support, aiding your path towards healing and recovery. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Thank you for watching Unveiling the Mask. Share, connect, and subscribe for more. Let's spread awareness and help others recognize and overcome narcissistic relationships. Your voice is powerful, and your story can inspire and support those in similar situations. Remember to subscribe for more insights and tools to navigate your journey towards healing and growth. You're not alone on this journey. We're here to help.